This is UMAR Ahmed for IFL TV in association for MTK Global. I was joined by Charlie Edwards, I think, a week or two ago. But some news today. You've signed with Frank Warren. Just give me your reaction and explain why you signed with Frank, Charlie.
Yeah, signed with Frank Warren, new chapter, new start, and time to become a two-weight world champion. I've signed with Frank because the career path that was offered to me and the financial aspect was very high, and it outbidded a lot of other people. My management team, MDK, is dealing with everything, and my advisor talked to me about this, and he advised that this was the best move to go. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the fresh start, the new start, new faces, new TV platform. It's brought me a second love and a second life to boxing. So everything's new again, and yeah, new weight. I'm looking forward to going and doing the business and going out there and getting another world title.
Of course, you mentioned that your advisor spoke to you about this. I'm guessing Sonny as well had a little bit of input. He's been with Frank and BT for a long time now. I'm sure you would have had conversations before signing with Frank with your brother Sonny about this as well.
Yeah, of course. Me and Frank's had a back and forth for a long time when I go to Sonny's shows, and they always say, "Oh, when are you going to come with us? When are you going to sign with us?" And I always just wind him up and go, "Show me the money, and then we'll see." And then a long time I was in contract at them times, and then towards the end of my matchroom contract, I had one fight left with them. It fell to December, which on contractual terms allowed me to step out of my contract. I was offered another fight, but we chose not to take it, and we chose to go a free agent. And then we waited, all this kind of started, and got a few offers, and Frank gave us the best deal, the best career move, and it's a real buzz. Frank's really buzzing to be working with me. We've had a few chats already, and we seem to get on really well, and future's definitely looking bright.
As a conversation so far with Frank, I know it's only been a short time, but has it been make me a two-weight world champion?
Well, the conversation was we had the interview the other day, and he put it out, and I was talking two-weight world champion, and Frank comes out, well, the ideal was to get him become a two-weight world champion, and I think he can become a three-weight world champion. It's about keep moving and keep progressing the career, and that's totally what I like to hear. I like to hear the confidence he had in me and wanting to make things happen. So yeah, that's always been the goal, to become a multi-weight world champion.
Are the offer that you spoke about from Frank and BT, was there anything else that pulled you towards Frank?
I like the way he dealt with my brother. Like, I've seen it firsthand with how he's progressed Sonny, and how he is with Sonny, and how much he values Sonny as a fighter, and how much BT Sport did as well. So it was a no-brainer for me. And me and my brother, I've always dreamt about fighting on the same cards. We've only done it once in our career as amateurs. So as a professional ranks, it would be good to fight me and my brother on the card. And look, we're both near world titles again. So it would be great to both of us fight for world titles on the same card. Imagine if both of us winning them on the same card. It would be history for British brothers, for sure.
Definitely, I agree with that. You did put out a quote, I'll read it here. I was with Eddie for 6 years. I needed to freshen things up. Frank really looks after his fighters. I felt I was taken for granted, and I'm looking forward to getting started with Frank. So I just touch upon the bit where you said you was taken for granted. I'm guessing referring to, obviously,
when I said taken for granted on that interview, what I meant by that was I was a 21-year-old young prospect coming from the GB squad. I signed with Eddie straight away, and I was with him for 6 years. So for me, I felt like I was looked at in the same way as when I come to him. Although my career progressed, I got world title fights, I won a world title, and that, it was still like my career was very like stop-starty sort of thing, you know. I went 2 years with after the Casemiro fight of not having a very active career, only here and there when I was filling a card. So for me, it was like I just felt like I was still valued as that same little boy that come through, if that makes sense.
I know last time I asked you for a few names. Have you and Frank discussed names?
Frank's asked me what I want to do. Do I want to fight behind closed doors? the answer is yes, I do. Also, he asked me the same question, any names? And I'm at that stage now where for me to be running around calling out another British fighter right now who hasn't gone on to world levels and done stuff like that, I would be looked at like an idiot. So for me, I just simply said to Frank, everyone's going to know who to call. They're going to know to call Frank, my promoter, MTK Global, my manager, and let's do it. And here, I'm here for anyone and everyone. Super flyweight, bantamweight. Let's get it on. It's hard time. It's going to be hard to get fights, but hey ho, I'm open to offers, and I'm ready to get in there. I'm looking forward to the new venture, the new weight. Like I was at super flyweight before I moved down to flyweight again. I knocked Anthony Nelson out in 3. My power is so much better up at super flyweight. And bantamweight, I'll be even stronger. So it's going to be very exciting times.
Of course, the likes of Calify and Estrada are with Matchroom and Eddie. And are them fights dead now, Charlie, or they can still happen?
I don't think they're ever dead. I'm ranked number 2 with the WBC, so potentially get into a mandatory position and it goes for purse bids and things like that. Calify, I don't know if it's dead. I weren't preparing to wait around for him. I think I've said enough times now how much I wanted that fight, and he messed me around time and time again. He keeps dismissing it. Listen, I've got my own home. I've got a family to provide for. I've got a missus, you know. So it's like I need to look at the security that a contract's going to bring me that is, one, financially great. The career path is great. And someone who really wants to value me. So Calify, I weren't prepared to wait on him any longer. Also, I know Eddie don't really deal with fight contracts a lot of the time, especially now after he's come off a loss. So he knows where I am. If he needs me, I'm open to fight.
All right, well, listen, Charlie, look forward to your new chapter with Frank Warren and BT Sport. Is there anything you'd like to add before we go, mate?
I'd just like to say a massive thank you and for everyone who's continued to support me. Yes, a massive thank you to my sponsors for staying on board at this hard time. And for all the people who are sad enough to listen to this video all the way to the end, scroll down and write in the comment box section below a load of hate. Thank you as well, because you're still speaking my name. And all I would have to worry about is if my name become unrelevant. So thank you. Thanks so much.
All right, Charlie Edwards, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. Hopefully see you around in July when Frank's shows are being proposed for, and I'm sure we'll catch up soon, all right? Thank you.
Lovely. Nice one. Thanks for having me, Umar.
No worries, Charlie. God bless.